All right, this is John
This is Travis.
from Threat Signal, and you're
Watching The Offering.
Yeah.
Are you guys enjoying the tour so far?
It's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah, it's nice to get back on the road.
Right, it's been a while.
Year and a half?
Year and a half. Yeah, the last tour I did was in Europe. A year and a half ago.
It's been 4 years since we were in the United States.
Wow, that's a long time.
Really long
Yeah.
time.
What have we been doing?
Yeah.
Bunch of nothing.
Oh, shit.
Just living up in igloos in Canada,
Yeah,
riding around on moose and polar bears.
that's right.
You know,
That's
what
actually fun.
I know. That's what the band does.
So what do you guys like most about touring in general?
We get to play live, we get to play shows and see our fans, rock out, drink every day.
And Saturday every day, right?
Yeah, every day.
So last year you finally released the album Disconnect. Took a while, right?
Yeah, the key word is finally.
Yeah,
Yeah, finally
the keyword is,
released.
so you guys were very happy when it was all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually had the album done for a long time. Man, I don't even know.
2015 it was mixed.
And mastered.
And mastered in the summer of 2015.
Ready to go.
So it took 2 years to get that out.
Mm-hmm.
Just industry crap.
Right.
So just sorting out our management and our label and the whole team.
Yep.
So we wanted it out a long time ago, but it was just
Yeah.
hard. You know, so.
Bureaucracy getting in the
all
way,
that
right?
crap. Yeah.
Which we don't need.
No.
Especially
No.
I
music,
just
so
wanna play
let's
some
get
tunes.
rid of all of that, right?
Yep.
So tell us a bit about the songwriting and the inspiration for this album.
So, our last album, the self-titled, we knew what we wanted to do when we went into it. We wanted to make a really heavy, dark album, so we stuck with that. And this time, we didn't really have any preconceived thing going into it. It was just kind of like, yeah, well, whatever happens, happens. So, the way that we write stuff, because we all do live so far away, we use a program called Guitar Pro, and we just send ideas to each other over Facebook or email or whatever, and everybody adds to that and collaborates, and it makes everything really easy. But the album came together pretty easily. I mean, the writing process took probably 3 years or so, just because we're having other problems and things, but it gave us more time to write. But it wasn't like it was difficult to write the album.
Yeah, it was very relaxed.
Mhm.
You know, we would write songs for ourselves and maybe not even for Threat Signal, and they would just turn into a Threat Signal song, you know, just because we started sharing them and collaborating on ideas. So it was just very relaxed.
So would you say it's pretty different from your previous self-titled album?
Yeah, the writing process on that one, it's always been the same for the band because everybody has lived so far away from each other. But I would say, yeah, the writing process for the self-titled was extremely quick.
Yeah.
I think we wrote the whole album and had it finished within a year.
It was
Year
pretty
and a half.
fast, and it was like, let's write a badass album.
Yeah.
Let's make it heavy and crushing. You know, we just kind of thought what we wanted to do.
I think we started writing in late 2010 and we had the album out
Yeah.
late 2011. So it was it took less than a year to write that album.
Like, I didn't have any involvement in the songwriting really other than the lyrics and the vocals. Like,
Right.
they were just pumping out songs,
Yeah.
and I'm just screaming on them. You know, just boom. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quick.
Yeah.
And speaking about the lyrics for Disconnect, did you have a concept in mind?
Kind of. It's just talking about disconnecting from, you know, the reality that you think you know. You know, maybe you don't know everything. I went kind of like really spiritual side. You know, started thinking a lot, getting a little weird. But, you know, it's just basically reevaluating yourself and who you are. You know, relearning some things. But it's a really deep album. So if you read along, you know, you might get something out of it. You know, it's very positive kind of stuff.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Positive
Positivity's
energy.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's enough negativity in the world,
Right.
man. It's all hate and bullshit, you know? Like,
Yep.
you gotta be more positive, you know?
I agree. And now that you've been playing the new songs live, do you have a favorite?
I like Walking Alone.
I'm having fun playing that, Walking Alone. You know, it's mostly singing in that song, and it's a really, just a cool kind of groove, right? You know, it's one of the more mainstream kind of songs, I would say, on the record. You know, maybe like a rock radio kind of thing, hard rock.
Yeah, it's not overly complicated like a lot of the other songs, so it comes across
Yeah.
really well live. It's a really good one. People seem to really dig it.
Yeah.
So are you guys working already on new music?
Not. Yes and no.
Yeah. Yes.
So we have.
Yes. No.
We do have song ideas and demos, instrumental demos done, but we're not like actively writing anything at the moment. It's just kind of whenever somebody throws a song idea out, we'll work with it.
Yeah.
So you don't know when you'll have a new album ready to go?
We'd like to have one out every 2 years or
Sooner,
so.
sooner than later.
Probably
Yeah.
should start thinking about that.
Yeah.
Right? Because it came out, Disconnect was
We forgot to
November,
put out a record.
right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should start.
We got like a year and a half before we have to have it out.
Well,
So-
yeah, we really want to get some touring done.
Yeah.
You know, and play
Right.
the songs live.
Yeah, we need to do that for sure.
Yeah. Let's do some stuff.
And in the future, or for the next album even, would you consider collaborating with other musicians or other singers?
I think it's always really cool to have guest musicians on songs,
Right.
whether it's vocalists or guitar players for guitar solos or whatever. I'm always open to collaborate with people.
Anybody in mind? Even if they don't know yet.
If they don't know it yet.
They're gonna
Don't
find
know
out.
yet.
Yeah, but they will.
A good buddy of mine, Jeff Loomis.
That's the first name that came to my head.
Awesome guitar
Jeff
player,
Loomis.
really cool guy. I've always wanted to, collaborate with him on something. So I would love to work with Jeff.
You?
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Maybe a vocal duet. or
I would love to
something.
do something with Speed from Soulwork.
Yeah.
You know, I think that would fit perfectly with our music.
Mhm.
And we're already good friends, so I'll have to just bug him about that soon. You know?
Yeah, soon,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or Jesse from
You're a
Killswitch.
scared.
Oh, Jesse from Killswitch.
That would be really
amazing.
cool.
I love his shit. So really good.
And we were talking about, problems around making albums and stuff. So at this point, what is the most challenging aspect of being a musician for you?
This is the whole friggin' industry.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
all sucks, man.
Yeah, there's so many friends bands that I see that are so successful at the moment, and it's just like the most bare bones team you can have. They do everything DIY as much as they can. Most people don't have a label. It's usually just a manager and a booking agent, and that's it.
Yeah.
The more people you have involved, the more complicated things get, and the more things that can go wrong. It's, I think the best thing you can do now is try to do everything as much as you can by yourself.
A lot of work.
Yeah, it's a ton of work.
Yeah.
It was better when you guys started the situation.
I think because the industry was a little bit different.
It was different.
Yeah.
There was more money in it, and there was more. I don't know. There was a lot of passion behind Nuclear Blast. And
Yeah,
we got
you
our
were
first
Nuclear
record, and
Blast.
Yeah, they pushed the hell out of us. Like, did
Yeah,
really,
I
really well for
remember.
us. Yeah, so that'd be nice to do again. Yeah.
And instead, what is the most rewarding aspect of being a musician today?
I think touring, just because being able to play your music and see the people's reaction and see how it affects them and how they get into it live, like that's one of the coolest things to me, because
Yeah.
it's just, you put so much work and emotion into it. It's cool to see that like given back to you in a way.
Yeah,
That's
singing
really cool.
along with the lyrics. You travel halfway across the world and they're singing your lyrics, and they're right up front, and like there's the emotion and just the move in it. It's very gratifying.
Yeah.
Do you guys have other touring plans after this one?
We're working on things, nothing actually confirmed yet, but there are things, for later this year and early next year.
Yeah, some more U.S. and more Europe stuff.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
just working on finalizing that. Yeah.
And at this point, what are your expectations for the future of the band?
I don't know.
Surviving.
I
Taking
don't
it day
know.
by day,
Yeah.
man.
Day by day.
Just living in the moment.
Just trying to stay alive.
Yeah.
Better not make any plans. You never know, right?
Just like whatever. We're not. I don't even know how to answer that question. Just whatever comes to us at the moment, we'll work with that. But I'm not like They're like, oh, we've got to, this is like a master plan that we have. It's just kind of like, whatever tour offers come at us at the time.
And the new album.
Right, and a new album, whatever.
And probably write some tunes.
And then probably another album, other tours, right?
I mean, it's just the same old stuff.
What it comes down to is we need to write more music and tour more often.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We need to be a band.
Yeah.
Well, the new album is kind of like a rebirth, right?
It is, yeah. The sound and everything
Renaissance.
is different. Yeah, it is, yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah.
good luck with everything, with this tour and all the others
Sweet.
that will come. And thank you for the interview.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.